Good morning, students. In today's video, we'll learn about the poetess Sarojini Naidu, as we'll start with the poem Nightfall in the city of Hyderabad in the next video. So Sarojini Naidu was born in 13 February 1879 in a Bengali family in Hyderabad and died in 2nd March 1949 at the age of 70. She was educated in Chennai, London and Cambridge. After her time in England as a woman activist, she returned to India and joined Gandhi's fight against the British. So Naidu began writing at the age of 12. Her play Mahir Munir, written in Persian, impressed the Nizam of Kingdom of Hyderabad. In 1905, her first collection of poems named The Golden Threshold was published. The volume bore an introduction by Arthur Symons. Her poems were admired by prominent Indian politicians like Gopal Krishna Gokhale. Naidu's poem In the Bazaars of Hyderabad was published as a part of The Bird of Time with her other poems in 1912. In the Bazaars of Hyderabad was well received by critics who variously noted Naidu's visceral use of rich sensory imagery in her writings. The Feather of the Dawn, which contained poems written in 1927 by Naidu, was edited and published promiscuously in 1961 by her daughter Padmaja Naidu. So some of her famous works include The Golden Threshold, that was published in the United Kingdom in the year 1905, The Bird of Time, that was Songs of Life, Death and the Spring, published in London in the year 1912, The Broken Wing, Songs of Love, Death and Spring, including The Gift of India, that was published in the year 1970. Muhammad Jinnah, an ambassador of unity, that was published in the year 1919. The Scripted Flute, Songs of India, Allahabad. KpsG, promiscuously published, which was published in the year 1943. The Feather of the Dawn, which was also published in the year 1961 by her daughter Padmaja Naidu, and The Indian Weavers, which was published in the year 1971. She also received some honorary rewards and awards. So Naidu was awarded the Kaiser-e-Hind Medal by the British government for her work during the plague epidemic in India, which she later returned in protest over the April 1919 Jallianwala Bagh massacre. For her work in the field of poetry writing, Naidu was given the title of Nightingale of India. So coming back to the poem is filled with imagery and onomatopoeia. The poem was published in The Golden Threshold in the year 1905. In this poem, the poetess talks about the beauty of Hyderabad at the time of dusk, which we'll talk about in details in the next video. So that was all for today's video. Thank you and have a nice day.